Hi folks, so I'm in the city of London right now. This goes to show you just how desperate I was to do a vlog out and about, to be quite honest. I couldn't wait. I was going to wait until Saturday evening right now. Not sure the time, I guess it's about 10:30. No, actually maybe 11:15, I'm not sure off the top of my head. But anyway, we're going to go to a couple of really interesting little buildings that I have filmed before, but I thought let's go here because it'd be nice and quiet, sort of thing, more or less. And it's one of them is that, not this round building, but the building just beyond that round building. I've photographed it being built, and I've even done a video. But this is London Wall. This road is called the London Wall, and it's part of where the old London fort used to be, and the old Roman ruins, and like I said to you before, and the Guildhall as well, by the way. So where that London amphitheatre thing is. So this is all ancient territory, as it were. You know, like I say, the Romans settled here, and they had a fort and an amphitheatre and all sorts of stuff here. So you imagine that 2,000 years ago. Imagine what this place looked like 2,000 years ago, man. Can you imagine it? I mean, it's hard to imagine it now, really. All this modern steel, glass and concrete structures and all the infrastructure and everything, you know. But it's still fascinating. I like this building. I like its shapes. I don't know why. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's like the best building ever built or anything. Do you know what I mean? Right, we'll go this way first. Well, it doesn't really matter, really, strictly speaking, which direction we actually go, necessarily. And that's where those garden things are as well, that I was telling you about. That I wanted to sort of get, but I think they're still sort of building it, or well, not building it, but you know, renewing it, whatever they're doing to it, revamping it. Anyway, oh wow. So yeah, it's super cold, but I've got my hat, of course, which, you know me, I very rarely wear hats, so that gives you maybe an idea of just how cold it is. And it's actually two hats, actually. One's like a little thermally hat, and then this woolen one on top. I've got my scarf, of course, got my hoodie. I've got 7 layers on. 7 layers. I mean, I probably don't need 7 layers necessarily, but it is cold. There's no two ways about it. It is cold, and I certainly wouldn't want to be spending the night on the street in this, believe me. Right, so this is the Barbican. We've been here a few times before as well, and I've done loads of videos of the Barbican. And whilst I was online, I was checking out my quickest route to this place, because I just wanted to get here quick, do a vlog. I didn't want to hang around too long, because like I say, it really is cold. And like I said, if you check out, maybe I'll put a link if I can find the video myself, because I've got so many flipping videos now. Got 2,300, over 2,300 videos now. But I'm sure I'll possibly find it, because I'm sure it was either this year or last year that I did it. But this building here particularly, right? So this is called the Salt or Salters Livery Company or something. Look, I love this building. I really love this building because of its shapes. I think it looks so cool. I don't know what it is about this building, but do you remember? Well, I say, do you remember? I'll post the link to the video, perhaps, if I can find it. But at the time, I was speculating. To me, it looks like some sort of sciencey, like a laboratory. Do you know what I mean? It looks like one of these like laboratory things that you see around at times. That's what it reminds me of. But it's called Salters Hall. It's been around since the 13th, not the building, obviously, but it's been around, the company has been around since the 1300s. It's one of the oldest livery companies in London. And livery is to do with, well, when you go on their website, you see like coats of arms. Like there's a coat of arms on there. Look, you can see this coat of arms on there, and there's a big one on the side of on the other side of the building. I think there's a car coming. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, so you see the coat of arms there, and that is classed as livery, and basically livery is anything to do with like uniforms or like the company I work for instance, Pret, their livery is the purple and you know, the purple tops of the cups and the white whitewashed brick wall. So that's their livery. So livery is sort of like the logos or the uniforms or the things that go on the products or whatever. And also obviously livery back in the day was the livery of like a knight or something, that, you know, that particular knight would wear the livery of whatever king or lord he was serving or whatever sort of thing. So that's what they do apparently, but they do a lot more than that. They do a lot of charity work, they do tons of other stuff as well. I forget exactly all the ins and outs of it, but the thing is as well is that they champion the sciences, particularly chemistry. So yeah, they support the teaching and the what's the name of chemistry, particularly chemistry, but sciences in general. So I guess maybe there's laboratories in there, so maybe I wasn't far off the mark when I was thinking it's some sort of like laboratory thing, because that's kind of what it reminded me of. So anyway, there's the London Wall, by the way. Oh, look at these like things they've put in here, like paper flowers they look like, or plastic flowers, I don't know. But yeah, this is the London Wall. This is when I was telling you guys I did my first video stuff here. It's well before I got my channel. It was when I was doing a project with the Museum of London, and we were doing this video project, and it was the first time I'd ever used a video camera, and I did it standing against the back of that wall. Basically, well, you can't really see it that well, but anyway, I've got my camera light with me, so we'll check it out in a minute. But obviously people that work in these offices and stuff. Oh, and that building at the side there, adjacent to this one, is luxury apartments apparently. I thought it was a hotel, but it's actually luxury apartments. But yeah, so this is the London Wall, or part of it, and like I said, this is like where the Roman fort was, so 2,000 years ago. So wow, imagine that, there'd be Roman soldiers marching around in here somewhere back in the day. So back in the day. Yeah, so I'm going to get my camera light out in a minute, because I'm going to see how much it lights up on here. But of course this place is cameraed to death, of course. Look, there's the coat of arms I was telling you about. You see that up the top there? So but I love this building, I love the way it looks, and it's just recently, I think mainly because of all this new building work. This is new building stuff. This is all the new stuff that's just been recently built. It's funny how it looks very similar to this, but yeah, this has had like a revamp, or whatever you call it, sort of like it's anyway, blah blah blah. So, but yeah, so there's another building I want to check out in a minute. It's just over there. It's part of this whole complex sort of thing, and it's a really old building. Look at the way I look, the way I'm lit up with these lights down here. Right, okay, I'm going to get my camera out, camera light out, and I'm going to attach it to the tripod. So I'll catch you guys momentarily. Bye for now. So there we go, folks. I've actually noticed the penetration's not as good, obviously, as say the torch, which is understandable, but it's more about how wide the thing goes. But still, it's lighting up pretty well. But yeah, so this is the gardens. There should be public access to this, but I don't think they've quite finished doing whatever they're doing to it, because it was open to the public. So, but anyway, yeah. So there we go. Let me just check something actually, guys. So, whoa, yeah. See what I mean? It's mega bright now. Hang on. Where's the flipping... I can't find it. Oh, yeah. Turn it down. Whoop. Turn it down a little bit. Yeah, that's still mega bright, really, but still. Anyway, but now maybe you can see me a little bit better, but it saves me having to have the light in my hand and the camera all at the same time. I'm quite pleased with my little rig up. It's not the best in the world, it could be better, but still. Right, we don't need it right now, but I'll just turn it off for the time being. I keep forgetting which side this is on. Oops, no, down, off. Right, okay folks. So, let me go and show you now. You know, another thing I like about these buildings is these walkways. Because they go all over they go across the road and they join onto other buildings and they wrap around the building, and so you can, like, on high level you can walk around up on the thing. You see, look, you see, you got all these walkways, which is in keeping with the Barbican Centre, because the Barbican's there, and you notice it joins onto the Barbican, and the Barbican has the same sort of elevated walkways as well, but theirs is made out of concrete as opposed to steel, which that definitely looks like it's made out of steel. Looks like that rusty metal again, the one that we saw before. But anyway, so yeah, I love it. I just love it. I love the space that was created with this, and I love the way it looks. Yeah, I don't know why. But anyway, oh look, there's a thing here, a sort of bit of a blurb that tell you a bit about what they're doing with this, the old Roman, well, what's left of the Roman fort essentially. But here we go, look. So this is what it's going to look like when they're done. Hang on, let me just put the light on. Oh, flipping out, it shines on it too much. So basically, sorry about the shiny what's them. I don't know if I can make that better or not, but try and get a side view and then maybe it's not so shiny. But there we go. So it's definitely going to be reopened to the public again, and that's, like I say, that's part of the old Roman fort. So let's see, what's it say here? Again, sorry about the light obscuring the writing. So redesigned staircase to the lower garden, additional seating area, high quality trees and planters, a lighting scheme to accentuate local heritage assets including the Roman wall. All access from Salter's garden into St. I can't pronounce that, by the way. Alphage, St. Alphage? Is that how you pronounce it? St. Alphage Gardens will be restricted while these enhancements are being carried out. If you have any concerns, blah 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 blah. So yeah, and it'll be open, when is it? So development to be carried out in phases until early 2019. So that's when it'll reopen, in 2019. So okay, wow, that is really bright. Oops, wrong side. Right, okay folks, so yeah, but like I said, it's really cool. I like it, and I mean, I've always liked the Barbican Centre because the Barbican Centre is pretty cool. I think this whole area is pretty cool, actually, one way or another. But yeah, and like I said, I love this building. I just love it, and now I know what it is. And like I said to you, to me, it looks like some sort of futuristic laboratory thing or something. To me, it does, anyway. Maybe I've watched too many sci-fi movies, eh? But yeah, there might be laboratories in there, because like I said, it helps support and encourages the education of the sciences, particularly chemistry, like I said, which I found fascinating. Right, so the other building, which you might be able to already see, I don't think we can cross over where I was just, yeah, I think there's not a path there, so we have to walk round to it. But there's there's ruins of an old church here, which might be St. Alphage, I think that's how you pronounce it, I don't know. But yeah, look, see, this is it here. And I always found this quite fascinating. There's just these little ruins of this old church, like, you know. So let's go and have a little investigate. Can we get down? Well, we can, but it's a bit of a drop. I thought there were stairs here, but flip it deck. Go blimey, Charlie. Right, now then, you see, I'll stick the light on again, and you'll be able to see better. See, look, this is ruins of an old church. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Look at this. Look, the old stairway, little narrow stairs. Look how tiny those stairs are. Wow. And you can go up there. Well, you can't now, I guess, but I mean, obviously at one point you could do. But yeah, this is so cool, man. I love it. So it's like a mini abandoned explore, only this is not really, well, it is abandoned in a sense, but it's not. But it's cool, man. This is awesome. I love it. So yeah. Right, folks, not sure where we're going to traverse next, but I definitely want to have a mooch round somewhere, and yeah, so okay, for the time being, I'm going to leave it there, and I shall catch you guys later. Bye for now. Okay, folks, so here we are. This is the rest of the Roman fort here, or remnants of it. Actually, I mean, you see, even though this is actually remnants of the Roman fort, this new brickwork, because I'm pretty sure they didn't have that kind of brickwork back in the Roman times. At least I'm fairly certain they didn't. So unless this was built on afterwards and built onto the original walls of the fort. I mean, there's a bit of a blurb here, by the way, look. See, it tells you there, look. Well, it says something about it. So it's one of the bastions, bastion 14 or something. It's really hard to read that writing, guys, so it's tiny. But anyway, so yeah, this is part of the old Roman fort, like I said. And again, I have filmed this, but I've never filmed it at night, actually. In fact, I wasn't even sure we'd be allowed to come in here at night. But there's no gates or anything. There's nothing to stop people from coming in here. Because you see, some of this is private residences as well. It's not just offices and stuff. There's actually private residences here. So just have to be a bit mindful of that. And this at the side of me here, that building is the British Museum. London Museum. I beg your pardon. So that's the London Museum there. But as you can see, look, these are the remnants of the fort. Look at this, look, somebody's planted a little garden in here. That wasn't there before. I wasn't here last time I was here. I think it was all just like bushes and stuff. Look at that. You see? This is pretty cool, man. I love my little camera light, man. I do. Because looking in the screen, it reminds me of like all of those YouTubers that I see and watch who go on abandoned explores or whatever, and they're out about at night time, but you can actually see what they're, you know what I mean, instead of a little torch beam. You know, finally I've got a light where you guys can get to see stuff, you know. Look, there's another blurb there. That's Bastion 13. So that's Bastion 13. It looks really cool, actually. Oh, that's really cool. But yeah, so like I say, these are just like the remnants of the old fort, like I say. And yeah, like I said, you think about it, 2,000 years ago there was Roman soldiers roaming around in here. Imagine that, huh? Roman soldiers walking around here doing whatever they do. Do you know what I mean? It's fascinating. And like I say, I think with some of this, you see, there's modern brickwork has been added onto it, I presume, over time. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, anyway, let's go and have a look at this one. This one's one of the most complete ones here, and it's well, I say one of the most complete ones. It's the tallest one, I think, and yeah, to me it looks like the most complete. Anyway, yeah, look, and you got this little section here. You see, it looks really cool in the screen. Actually, I'm really glad I bought this camera light. I'm really glad I bought the flipping battery charger now. Hey, I could do vlogs again. Hey, this is so cool. Oh, you see, now that is the problem. These batteries the light uses up the battery so quick, man. Hang on, let me just test the, where's the battery tester thing? Oh man, it's really down. It's only showing 2 lights. Little red lights that come on that you can, hang on, I'm going to try and, it probably won't stay on for long, but let's give it another try for a second or two. It'll go off again in a second, guys. Mind you, I had it turned up to full brightness, to be quite honest, so that's probably another reason why. Right, I'm going to turn it off again, just for now. So, hang on, actually, wait a minute. Actually, thinking about it, I'm going to have to turn it back on again, aren't I? Whoops. Oh, flippy deck. Wow. Yeah, so, I guess I'll just leave it here for the time being, actually. I was going to carry on the vlog for a bit, but let's give these batteries a bit of a rest, and then we'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Oops. Whoa. Wrong way. Flippy deck. Still filming in the dark. Catch you guys later. Bye for now. Hi folks, so again this is another bit of the wall. As you can see, it continues along from over the road where we were, just over there, underneath that bridge over there. That's in the dark part there over there, that's where we were, and then the fort wall carries on down here. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how big this fort was originally, but yeah, it's, as you can see, there's quite a bit of it still remaining, but as I said, there's a lot of new stuff that's built in with it, so I wonder if they incorporated whatever buildings they then built on top of it. I wonder if that, oh yeah, I'm sure it tells us here, out of the ashes. Sorry guys, can you read that, because it's a bit blurry to me, I know. Yeah, anyway, but yeah, look. Oh, flipping heck. The light's gone out again. Dang! Anyway, so, yeah. So this is part of it, like I said. That's why it's all exposed like this, you see. This is why they weren't allowed to do anything with it. They weren't allowed to build on it afterwards. I mean, obviously they must have built on it, or built around it back in the day, I suppose, but you know, since then they've tried to preserve what's left of it, I suppose. Streets ahead. What's it say? The Roman city wall. It's really hard to read, guys. Set the stage of the City of London for the next, is that 1600 years, although throughout these centuries workers continued to maintain it using various building techniques. All right. The what? there's some, I think, does that say parish? Yeah, the parish churches, religious houses, and the street pattern still visible in this area became firmly established throughout the medieval and Tudor periods, and although London began to grow beyond the city wall, the wall remained a defensive barrier. Oh, wow. Wow, guys. Pretty awesome. So yeah, I suppose they used the old Roman fort as part of their own defences then over time. Really interesting. I've never read any of this blurb before. I don't know why exactly, but it is fascinating. So, okay, folks. Oh, here's the beehives. There's some beehives down here. Well, interesting place, but mind you, they won't be disturbed down there, will they? So, but look, you see those two beehives down there? Look, that's cool. You know, I'll zoom in a bit. Hopefully, you'll be able to see them. Look, I don't know if my camera light's going to work right now, because see, I'm definitely going to have to bring lots of batteries with me. Definitely. This takes, what was it, 6 A.A. Pencil batteries. It takes 6 of them, and like I said, it uses them up pretty quickly. Like I said, there we go, guys. The beehives. They won't be. There'll be bees. There'll be flipping heck. There will be bees. Oops! Flipping heck. Oh no! Oh my God! Anyone would think I'd just started filming, wouldn't you? Wouldn't think I was been at this since 2011, would you? You think I'd know better by now. But yeah, they won't. The bees will probably be still in there, but obviously they sort of like hibernate, don't they, or whatever. But at least I think they do. I'm not an expert on bees, but I think that's what they do. Look, there's a thing here. Look at this. This is rather fascinating. I wonder if it's on the side, because it seems a bit. Yeah, look. There we go. So it kind of shows you. So from 2000 AD, Roman fort and city wall. So there it is, folks. I guess that's kind of what it would look like. Wow. It's really interesting, man. It's really, really fascinating. Right, okay. I guess for now, just for the time being, unless we come across anything else that's kind of interesting, I'm going to leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Hi folks. So, got St. Paul's behind me, look. Oh, that's a pretty good shot, actually. Well, if I can keep it in the shot. Nice. Oh, that looks pretty cool, actually. Yeah, so we're now heading towards my spiritual home. Any guesses what that is? That's what I class it as. It's my spiritual home, essentially. Being an artist and everything. So, hi. Yes, hi. So, yeah, Tate Modern, folks. Dead ahead, with that white horizontal line of white light is. That's the Tate Modern, folks. I love that place. I'll have to do some more vlogs there at some point, definitely. So yeah, hang on, let's try and get across this road. Right, yeah, so onto the wobbly bridge, and then I think basically I'm going to head home. I have absolutely no idea what the time is right now, actually. I'm going to check, actually. Let's have a little look, see what the time is. Oops, sorry. Bouncing you guys around like anything right now. What time are we at? It's 11:45 now. So, I'm not doing an all-nighter. Not like last time. I'm too tired to do that, to be quite honest. So, but yeah, I've actually enjoyed coming out tonight again, because like I said, I love that actually. I love the fact that I got St. Paul's in the background. That's a pretty cool shot actually, I think. Oh, that's really cool. But yeah, I'm glad I did come out, because it's like I said, I've missed doing this. I've missed doing it. Do you know what I mean? And you know, because now that I've obviously got the external battery charger, so now again it's given me that freedom again. You know, see, I love this, guys. I love doing it. Absolutely love doing my vlogs. You know, I really do. It's amazing when you're a YouTuber, when you become a YouTuber and you make a channel, and it doesn't matter what it is, I don't think necessarily. Well, I was going to get some wind up here, by the way. Sorry about that. We're exposed up here, you see. Oh, there's the shard, look. Yeah, so when you become a YouTuber and you get a channel and you know, you start doing your thing, whatever it is, whether it's a cooking channel, travel channel, exploring, doesn't really matter. And once you start getting a bit of an audience, and you know, start getting a bit of a following, and people commenting and stuff like that, it encourages you, and you think like, wow, you know, people do want to see my vlogs, and they like what I do, and do you know what I mean? And so you think to yourself, wow, this is really, really cool. And so you kind of get hooked in a way. You become hooked. I think you do anyway. Do you know what I mean? And you kind of like, you know, you just, I don't know, as an artist, as somebody that's creative, every time I start doing a vlog, and again, it doesn't matter what the vlog's about, whatever, I can't help but thinking about all the other possibilities, all the other things. What could I do? How could I make this more interesting? What else could I video? You know, I don't know, it's just my head gets filled with stuff. And you know, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't get filmed or doesn't get done for one reason or another. But then there is a lot of stuff that does, essentially. But I just love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Ooh, St. Paul's is ringing. Oh, that is a cool shot, man. St. Paul's, way. Wow, that's been all through the war. Never got bombed, I believe. At least, you know, I don't think. I mean, maybe outside round or somewhere, whatever. But I believe that the actual dome and everything else, obviously, they all survived. It's amazing. But yeah, London's skyline is changing. It's getting so many big tall buildings. Apparently, we've still, yeah, in the next 20 years, I read. Oh look, I just noticed them. Look at all the seagulls. Oh, it's like flipping Hitchcock's The Birds. This is. Oh, they're all sat there looking at me. Oh dear. I must admit, I swear to God, right? You know, when they make movies, I don't think they all sometimes really fully appreciate the full impact that certain films can have. I mean, I know it sounds silly, and I'm pretty sure they're just roosting for the night. They're tired, they're whatever. That's what they do. They roost like any other set of birds, basically. But you know, I can't help but think about the birds, and I think to myself, and they do look a bit ominous looking. I wonder if I would ever think that if I'd never seen that movie, or if that movie had never existed. I wonder if you'd ever think that when you see a ton of birds all sat like that. It's hard to see them in the... I'll tell you what, I'm going to turn the light on them. Watch. Look. Look at them all. Look. They're all sat there. And they all look really ominous. You know what I mean? It's like... Well, and there's a ton of them down there as well. Not so many down this part here, but sorry folks, sorry birdies, disturbing them. Look, they're on that side as well. They're all over this gaff. Well look, it's all the poop as well actually. It's not very good, is it? I wonder how long they've been doing this for, because I've never noticed this bridge get this poopy. Well, there's a bunch of them up here. See how long this light lasts for, actually. Wait. So I just want to show you all these guys, because they look really ominous. I mean, look at them. Whoa. They're all sat on this, look. There's a bunch of them over here and all. Oh shoot. You can't see them very well, can you guys? Anyway, never mind, it's because the other light's on there. But, yeah. Oh, flipping heck, I know I distracted myself when I was talking about something else and now I'm talking about the birds. Oops. Oh, flipping heck. Oh wow, look at that sky behind me. Wow, it's like it's full of snow or something. I don't know. Wow. Right, okay. But yeah, flipping heck. Yeah, being a YouTuber, I tell you, it's like you do get hooked. You do get hooked on it. Oh, that actually looks really cool. But, right, let me just put... Damn, blow, flip heck. Wow. Holy moly, guys. It's like... Wow, that is so bright. And that's on the low setting and all. Do you know what I mean? That was on the low setting, man. So, yeah. Okay, so Tate Modern in front of us, of course. As I said, my spiritual home. Yeah, we'll have to definitely do some more vlogs here at some point. Definite. Right, okay. Just for the time being, leave it there. And I shall catch you guys later. Bye for now. Okay folks, last vlog of the night. And I'm heading home. But just wanted to check out this building once more. No, I'm not going in it, I can't get in it anyway. As you can see, it's all fenced off now. Because they're going to get round to doing all this again. Doing this, what's the name, but there it is. I would love to, I wish do you know that day when I went in there and I got sort of up to the top of the stairs and then I sort of bricked it because the stairs felt really wobbly. Oh my god, this is the roof. Oh, I don't like the look of these stairs, man. Ugh. Shit. Oh, I'm getting really nervous. No, do you know what? I'm not being funny, but this... Ooh, I don't like the way those stairs feel, man. I'm pretty sure they'll be fine. But do you know what? I just really don't fancy those stairs. They look solid enough, but as soon as you stand on them, it's like they really move under your feet. They feel like really soft. And I was like, ooh, not sure about this, not sure about this. Now I wish I'd gone onto the roof, because I reckon I could have got access to the other parts of the building from the roof. I think. I mean, obviously I can't tell 100%, but so, you know, it's one of them again, and I kick myself, think, why don't I go for it? Oh well. But hopefully there'll be other opportunities at some point, because I'd love to do another abandoned explore. I really seriously would. Ah, boy. Anyway, so I just wanted to finish, you know, because like I'm thinking, what was the last vlog I did before? So I can't remember, and I thought I just want to do a last vlog before I actually go indoors. So, alright folks, so for the time being, I'm going to leave it there, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.